to another episode of Inside the Mind of the Blurred. Cheers to everybody. It's the anniversary episode.
Right.
Ooh, 1 year in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like your cup, Bo.
Yeah. Nice in your cup.
How y'all feel? Y'all good?
We're
Yeah, good.
I'm ecstatic.
Where's the shack?
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
good.
saying everybody sounds so excited. But yeah, we 1 year in. This shit has been a long time.
What?
Who's dying?
This Chris says
That was DoubleOh's. my
Which
dog,
what you do to their dog?
my dog jumped up there. Was like, "What the fuck? Who over there fighting?"
Who's not from our brethren?
But yeah, we 1 year in. We have grown substantially. We're missing 3 people right now, but you know what I'm saying, we've grown from, was it 4 of us to 9 when we started? So shouts out to us. We've done like at least, I don't know how many episodes we done dropped. We dropped at least 100 though in a year. We haven't been keeping up with it, but it's just,
Ooh, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
We dealing with nonsense.
and like on Spotify, like obviously it's not always completely there, but like as far as the YouTube and all that other stuff, the live episodes and stuff like that, we done dropped about 100 episodes. Yeah, we working. So you know what I'm saying. With that being said, let me
We've gathered more new personality with each episode that we've that we've made with different people outside of the pods. And then we've also managed to gather our team because they thought we were cool, right, Crystal?
what?
She's like, not really.
Like, I really don't like y'all.
Like,
But I'm just here.
we're like lukewarm, but yeah, okay. Talking about lukewarm. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, so since the beginning, with Steve and his idea for years, wouldn't let it go. And then finally we made it. And then, there's Bo, and then it was his cousin in the beginning. And then was it Abe or was it Alpha who came next?
It was Abe for like 2 weeks, and then Alpha was right after
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
it was, and then after that, Crystal, and then Danny, Black, and Hydro all at the same time, I believe.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
everybody was at the same time, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the team.
I was about to ask, since we 1 year in, Cam, what's been your favorite segment that we done recorded so far? Putting you on the spot.
Oh, so what's always going to be close to my heart is definitely the Inside the Mind of the Dead, because that was my segment that I brought to the team, and hopefully we definitely have some more of those episodes coming up, especially with the new team. So somehow we're going to get the new team in there to see how they plan to take on the zombie apocalypse, mutated world. However, we're gonna get y'all in there.
Let me write their background stories. Write their
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
Well, somehow. Yeah, so run that in there. And I definitely also like the books and bonnets, because that's when Crystal came in, but not even just because I am a avid reader. So I definitely like the fact that we could bring that to the table to just let people know, we aren't just a, Black manga and anime focused pod. We got from the comics to the video games. So I really like that we kind of got a diverse thing going on. So that's definitely my favorite segment. But each segment that we have where we can give our team members a chance to shine and let y'all know like why we fucking with them, like why we going hard with them, then I'm all for that.
Okay, Pod Mother.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
Bo
Should have left you.
Should have left me.
should have left.
You done
He left
did
you
it.
at the gas station.
Jesus.
Leave you
Wow.
at Quick Trip.
Just let you know I'm hiding in the trunk. Mind my
No,
business.
no.
What happened?
Leave him at the fire station. Keep it up.
Bo, what's your
Crystal?
favorite segment so far?
You,
We can see you. We can see you.
my favorite
I had to
segment.
kill a bug. What you want me to do?
fighting for her life against that bug.
Damn net.
My favorite segments are the camps one, the inside the mind of the dead. Cause he
The chopper.
because
Get into the chopper.
because he helped me to the what my stories have been saying. I'm just coming up with stuff off the fly. Like you would think I'm making my own like action packed movie the way I tell my stories. Like I've been having too much fun with that segment. And then let's see. Yeah, I mean I like in now me and Diney have our own gaming segments. It's pretty fun. We get to roast on like the E3, like we just like do stuff like talk about E3 and then PlayStation. Capcom's losing the E3, but we ain't gonna talk about it since Hydra ain't here. But anyway, I mean, I like the gaming segment. I started listening to the more on the KamKickz. I like how Steve and Black do the KamKickz. It's very like fun to watch, and I got to see what their stance of view is. After watching couple of the after watching a couple of that segments, I started watching like Odd Taxi because I watched the first episode, because Steve and Black have been pushing the agenda of Odd Taxi, so I'm like, you know what, I might as well give it a shot. So it's actually pretty interesting. So got that from watching the KamKickz. So every time I watch KamKickz, there's something interesting for me to look forward to. And then I like the comic Among Us. I like how offer this is on comic tier. The DC tier was actually pretty entertaining. It was fun to watch to see how he categorized that and how everyone categorized it as well. But yeah, all that made this fun to watch. Because I always look forward to things that I would like to learn to do or at least be interested in. Because a lot about being nerds, so nerds is everywhere in our pod. So, but yeah, my best one all of them is the dead, the inside the mind of the dead. I like coming up with stories.
Look at Cam flipping her hair. Don't nobody give a shit.
I do. I gives a shit. The shit I gives. I wish you guys could also throughout our recordings for each episode. I really wish you guys could hear the off air, the before and afters, because that is just pure gold.
Don't worry.
If you could just
Don't worry.
Yeah, because I mean, you already think our personalities are something else when we're on air. Off air, the one-liners that you would hear from some of us. Listen, we still working on Bo and his ERs.
Hey, I practice. Okay, I practice it. Okay, I can say it properly now. Okay, without the ER.
Don't risk it.
Don't risk it.
I don't want to edit it. I'm going to be live. I'm just going to put it in there.
Stop that, cut it out. Stop it, that's anniversary. Cut it out. But Bo said that with his whole chest. What did you say, Bo? And reiterate it just in case.
That's like an episode of Roots.
What was that? But yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
Crystal, I know you haven't been here the full year. What's been your favorite segment though?
The tierings have been fun for me because that's when we're able to get the majority of us together. Because I know we're literally in every single time zone, so I know how hard it is to get everybody at one time. So the tierings was fun, especially that first episode. And of course, I do enjoy, what are we, books and bonnets and books today, whatever we are, the pterodactyl podcast of books.
The pterodactyl podcast.
Pterodactyl.
Of course, because that's how I got brought into this. Even though I was very confused, and it took them 3 months to explain how I got here in the first place, here I am. So, and of course,
because Crystal got to be one of the most sensible people on the team, and then all of a sudden, the rest of the rank falls wherever it will, depending on the day. But Crystal got to be the most sensible on the team, and we just bring so much chaotic energy into her life. She should have said no, but here we are.
Probably should have, but it's too late now. Here we
are. Well, it's too late now. It's too late. The ink came out the receipt.
Sometimes I'd be worried. I'd be like, man, Crystal might be too smart to be on this podcast.
Wait a minute. Little nigga child.
I was like, good
Wait
Lord.
a minute.
She was like, yeah, I set up the whole calendar, the spreadsheet, blah, blah, blah.
No.
I was like, nigga, we available.
Nobody else had a problem.
Time. You're the only person in here who's objected to
the only person from the beginning.
The only person
to want to start a pod.
It's not
it
about
is crazy
me.
how
it's about uplifting
challenged you are.
Right now, we're not talking about me.
We can address your technological challenges. I'm not dealing with this.
We can address that right now.
Y'all, and Crystal be so goddamn tired of us because she made the effort to make a calendar. She made a group. She made the spreadsheet.
I was like, I'm
so goddamn tired of us, and she be like, "It's on the calendar." And
yeah,
today make sure you put yourself on there. She's like, it's on the calendar.
Even when I was like
2 hours early, and I'm like, we picked this time for a reason. Look at
it. Time on there too.
Wait a minute,
time on there too. Oh shit.
Not even putting our availability. She was just like, I remember that first time we were trying to put something together. Oh yeah, everybody's available this time. I'm like, I'm good at 9. And she was like, no, you gotta eat though. And I was like, oh. You right? I gotta eat.
She's being considerate. Look at the calendar. Like she had to remind us of the time of our own anniversary episode, and she ain't even been here the full year and had to gather us together. Because here comes Steve with the eyes like,
what we doing?
What we doing?
Right?
Important today or
wait
not?
for Danny.
Waiting for Danny.
Somebody, we waiting.
Anyways,
but yeah, no, I've enjoyed it.
Became an Attack Steve segment. I don't know what
happened. Steven.
I don't know what happened.
Crystal.
Don't worry, I'll make a montage of all the Steve slander.
Alpha.
Also, the side part of favorites that you guys will probably never see the light of day is all of the Steve stories that has made us cracked up.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
Oh, that's recorded.
The Steve stories.
This stuff is recorded.
Especially the shitty one, if you know what I mean.
Nobody knows.
Don't worry, they will know eventually.
Just us, y'all telling the whole world.
We didn't say nothing. We just said shitty story. We just said shitty story.
You defended yourself on Twitter about it, did you not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha, what was your favorite?
Oh, don't change the
story. Don't change the story now.
Well, Crystal, what were you saying before? You were saying something before Steve decided to be figure
out. One of these days, we're going to figure out how to get Steve's stories out to the world. That should be its own podcast. Steve Stories.
I'm going to write a book, but I'm going to change the names. That way he can't try to sue me. And then if he gets bold and be like, hey, I did that. I'm like, so you're admitting that you have shitty gray sweat? Is that what you, as a grown up, are admitting?
Once again, nobody knows these stories. And
so I'm gonna go ahead and
let me release that episode right now.
I mean, you might as well at this point. Like, good look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. And then you done definitely popped up on a few other people's pods, just
Drunk
being a whole little. Listen,
Remy Steve coming on people's podcasts, drunk as hell.
You were the face of the mob.
You got almost towed down on your girl's your daughter's birthday on somebody else's pod.
Steve is channeling some good mean energy right now.
How you are the face of the pod. Get it together.
As he takes a swig of alcohol. Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Is that soju that you drinking?
Yeah, it's soju.
And you ain't supposed to be drinking it like that, but okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Drinking it like that?
But it's gonna go ahead. That's what's wrong with you now.
Oh my god!
Why are you supposed to drink it?
This is why you still peed on yourself till 24. That right there.
Change this to the Steve Slash episode.
She's making that up.
Happy anniversary!
This is what I'm when Crystal was like, I'm making fun of me and Cam relationship. That's what our relationship is.
You also went on to another pod and just unprompted just started dragging my name through the mud.
Alpha, how is your? I mean, what was your favorite moment of the year, Alpha?
The back and forth between you and Cam. It definitely reminds me of Martin and Pam.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That ain't no puppet.
Cam, you need to fold your laundry in the back of the room.
No, I don't. It's gonna sit there.
You need to fold that.
Listen, I need 5 to 7 business days once it comes from laundry. As long as it's straight enough where it don't catch no wrinkles when I do actually start to fold it. Well, like shit, put it. Did you know if you put a few ice cubes in with something in the dryer, it'll help the wrinkles?
How else is your because I don't need to hear no ghetto Negro spiritual stories.
Okay.
This is life hacks. This is life hacks. Good, Kim.
Oh yeah, she wants.
And I started. Crystal, check this out. So I started giving these ungrateful, musty, wine cooler drinking, thinking doodle drawers, having ass food. I started giving it life hacks. And you know, they tried to throw it back in my face, and I just tried to drop a little something right there. And look at us. Look at us.
She wants to do a life
I'm
hack.
interested in what you were trying to say because I like to wash my clothes. So what you say?
That's not.
I was just saying, like, if you want to take the wrinkles out of something, like a few things, like say if you got a shirt or something, throw a few ice cubes. Yeah, you can earn it. But what if you don't have time? Like, what if you're doing something else and you don't have time to actually stop and earn it, and because you got to do 15 other things? Throw a few little ice cubes. Now, don't throw a whole handful because you're gonna have a wet ass shirt or some wet ass pants. Just throw maybe about 2 of them in there, and then put it into the dryer. And it helps with the wrinkles.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm just saying.
A life hack.
So Steve, I feel like he's gonna try it, and then it's not gonna work for him. And he's not gonna let it go. And I'm like, well, what did you put in there? He gonna put them big ass iceberg pieces of ice in there and just like, well, the color faded. But go ahead, Alpha, please tell us more.
Definitely the tier list, because having multiple personalities, especially for the first episode, oh my god.
Yeah, the cartoon tier list.
It was hectic.
Boy, the traction that picked up.
And I still don't appreciate the Rocket Power slander.
Neither do I.
I don't care.
I see how y'all related. I see how y'all related.
You know what?
But y'all was saying King of the Hill.
Steve.
I'm back. Y'all
King of the Hill slander.
Y'all was King of the Hill and Futurama slandering, and
No.
then thought that
King of the Hill
champion
deserved.
Futurama.
No, King of the Hill deserved every single moment of it.
Yeah.
Did not.
Yes.
Let Go of My Purse will go down in history.
I'm gonna say this.
If
you're
real
not
quick,
from Texas, you don't care.
What's your favorite Rocket Power episode? Give me a Rocket Power moment.
Rocket Power moment? Easy. Episode 1.
Woogie woogie woogie. That's
No.
all you got.
No. The fact was Sam got introduced into the crew. One of my favorite episodes.
There's also the episode where they go off to that secret beach and then the tourists ruin it.
I remember that episode.
I don't remember that.
Only thing I know is Woogie Woogie Woogie. This stinks on ice, and that's it. No,
and the fact that Otto's brother was like a villain at the same time.
No, you talking about Twister?
I mean, Twister's brother was like a villain.
Yeah.
That episode where he's nice for a day, that shit was funny as hell.
I'm gonna get Paramount and I'm gonna watch all this stuff because
no, you won't.
Trust me, I've been rewatching. I'm talking about one.
It takes me a while to get to it, but I will. I'll watch it.
All right.
And while I watch it, I'm gonna slander it.
That's fine.
Did you finish Moriarty the Patriot?
Yeah, I did.
Nigga.
I was live tweeting.
We'll talk.
You live tweeting? I did not see
I didn't see no tweet. I saw you when you started. I didn't see anything else.
Oh. Yeah, I finished it. It's good. And you said it's an OVA. I saw you tweet that it's an OVA coming out or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they fix the ending.
Nigga.
I told you. Told you.
Nigga.
Everything up to the ending.
Yeah, that shit was.
I listen.
You know. Go ahead, Alpha.
But definitely the tier list. And the fact that I'm able to edit the videos for the pod is a blessing in itself.
Elite editor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see I'm excited for everybody to see what you got.
Oh yeah.
The thing that you showed me.
Yeah. I'll probably put a sneak preview in this and then fuck everybody else. Matter of fact, the intro for this episode will be that. So yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah,
don't worry. Y'all.
I'm a pin it on our Twitter and everything when you do it too. When you finish.
Fair enough. Other than that, thanks for having me.
Say what?
Thanks for having me.
Man, I found you like just randomly on Twitter when you was doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke thing, and I was like, damn, these shits go hard. And then you mentioned Nerds and Cool Kids, and then I binged Nerds and Cool Kids in like 2 weeks, something like that. And I was just like, yeah, these niggas got it. But then when you was like, y'all was on hiatus, permanent hiatus, I was like, oh, let me go on and hamburglar this nigga.
Hamburglar.
What?
And then it was the right move because then we turned around and we got 002. So I was like, hey. It was a heist, man. Double O, what's been your favorite moments so far?
So for me, my favorite big moment has definitely been the tier list for the same reason. It's like, having everyone there and also following people's reactions after we dropped the episodes and the tweets.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
yeah.
The I love that literally these in channeling some camera real quick. These motherfuckers don't know how to read because it literally says 9 people had to agree and disagree on things to make this tier list, and some dumbass motherfucker was just like, "How is this so low on the list?" And it's like, it's 9 people. You're not gonna like it's. How boring to say what Steve said before. How boring would it be to get a bunch of people who just agree on everything?
Yep.
Like those episodes, I think someone had mentioned. I don't know if it was Alpha or Steve. I mentioned that some of the tier list episodes are like our highest viewed. I think
the first one is
the first one.
Yeah.
But I definitely
episode is.
But I definitely like the second one because Abe fucking went right on a hill for Even Stevens. Even Stevens was his fight for that tier list. He was like, nah, in favor of democracy, right? Nah, keep Even Stevens right there. I'm gonna need you to bring that down, though.
Definitely quotable.
Yeah, quotable.
That was hilarious. Our introduction, Mine and Steve's through Alpha, like that was pretty chill. Because it wasn't even our introduction wasn't even like yo, meet, chat, and like see if y'all feel each other out, if this is a good fit or whatever. It was just literally we just was sat there. We were both helping out because he was doing the Pokemon battle thing, the browser one.
Yeah,
and we were just there, just chilling, and now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
For me, my favorite probably is the Pokemon anime trainer thing joint that we did. That shit was a dope ass episode where it was like anime trainers. I mean, anime characters have 3 Pokemon, and we kind of put together teams like that. That was one of my favorite episodes. Another one of my favorite episodes was that first Comics Among Us when fucking Bo had ate an edible before the episode.
That was the second one.
Was that the second one?
That was one with Sensei the Glove. That was the second one.
That episode was funny. Bo was dying on the
street. Bro was dying on full HD.
I don't know what was going on. I was like just going with the flow. I'm like, I just had an edible. And I'm like, you know what? Just go with it. Whatever happens. I'm like, I was just out of there.
Bro, Bo looked like that fucking meerkat that was like dozing off. Bo was dying on the street.
I had an edible, and I was close to being wasted. So that was fun.
Oh yeah, he was crossfaded.
And
then he turned
I was crossfaded.
Played gaming the sneaky league thing on the fucking dodgeball thing or whatever that we played, and I was all like, how is this nigga still awake?
I knew. I know. I was like, I don't know how I'm still awake, but I'm awake. Right?
He was winning.
He ain't dead. He about to eat all your shit right now.
Bro, he was winning. That's what killed me. I was like, bro, Bo is actually fucking carrying the team right now on some levels.
Yeah, they gave him superpowers. That's why.
But yeah, and then also I love the draft that we do on my KamKickz after. That's one of my favorites. But
yeah. And you said it before. That could be an episode. Like literally, just doing a bunch of drafts could be episodes by themselves.
Yeah, I really want to do once more people get caught up on One Piece. I want to do like a One Piece draft, like completely One Piece draft, and it's no straw hats, no admirals, no Yonkos.
That's disrespectful. I don't remember everybody else.
What? How do you not remember everybody else?
I remember as I read, and then I forget as soon as I'm done. Because that's just how my brain works. Because I don't actively think about it after I'm like active. If I'm not actively in it or actively doing something in relation to it, I ain't gonna remember.
Oh, you brain dump a lot.
I'm like, I don't remember names as is.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did do that. The movie game.
The movie game. Yeah,
we tried that last. We gave up the first try. I was like, man,
she's like, I give up. You guys have fun. I'm out.
I be forgetting things.
So all right. So what do y'all want to do this year? I'm putting y'all on the spot. What's something that y'all want to do as far as like expanding topics, whatever? What is something that y'all want to do this year? Y'all want to try to get tables at one of the cons? Y'all want to, even if they do a virtual con, get a segment? What's something that's one of y'all goals that y'all want to like get into this year?
If COVID lets up, I want the meetup to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, game night.
The meetup,
because I'm coming out with the
Uno, bitches.
I'm coming out with the darts.
I'm gonna be the scorekeeper on the side while y'all do that.
No. You got to have an actual attack.
We got older Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
With each other up.
I got a karaoke machine where we can do like karaoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be drunk? And some of us might be high.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
some of us might be crossfaded.
I'll sing off of this.
Yeah, y'all go to Steve so y'all can use his sip water.
Yeah, I got like some fucking I got like a little machine like puration system put
He's
up.
fancy. He got a karaoke machine and he got sip water. There's nothing this man can't
center,
do.
and the filtration center makes what's that shit called? Alkaline water, basically.
Retirement must be nice.
Yeah, must be
nice.
It didn't cost a lot.
You say that like
it took you too long to find the right
nice.
words to say to us poor people.
Wow.
You had to find the right words to say to us check people. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm check to check.
It really didn't cost.
It don't count. You doing that for entertainment.
I put it in the chat. I ain't gonna say
that's a little amount of money.
That's little.
Listen.
Give
me some of that. You know what? So my taxes get taken out, and they definitely go to the military. He can afford to not be on this episode. He can afford to not be on the anniversary.
What else would you guys like to do? Because we interrupted Crystal when she was talking. She said she wanted to do a meetup. And what else would you guys like to do?
Well, somebody said it though, like game nights. Like we can do virtual game nights depending on the game.
Yeah, like I said, everybody download Uno. We could play Uno. There's an app.
Yeah, it's an app that could play, and it has like I think it takes up. Yeah, play with Uno with friends. That's what it's called, or just Uno. It's an app.
I definitely want everyone's to bring more ideas for a segment. I don't want us to end up getting overwhelmed because I know some pods they'll have like 16 different things and just end up being scattered everywhere. But I want everyone to be able to bring their niche, bring it forward and pick up traction and, just let everybody see each person individually and just see what they're about and bringing it forward. Because I definitely want us to be well-rounded this year. Give something for everybody for, all ages and not just, a certain demographic of ages or a certain demographic of topics. So when you listen to us, I want us to get more viewers and more listeners. So basically more streams. So that's for the coming year. And with the team, I also want to say it to y'all. Throw some ideas at us. Don't ever feel like it's a ridiculous idea. I mean, I always get shot down in the meetings, but don't let that.
Wait, hold on. I have your back. I have your back in the meeting.
I always get shot down in the meetings.
No, Steve shuts you down. I have your back.
They just treat me any kind of way.
Hold on.
When the record is off, guys, they just treat me any kind of way. They treat me like a ragamuffin.
Fuck that.
they just treat me any kind of way.
Madison Books and Lady Night. That's 3 ones that you got. You can't be 100% all the time. You're not Jordan.
So, like I said, team, I want you guys to be able to come and with your ideas about segments, and we can get together and we can do it, and it'll make up for all the times they tell me no.
Life hack episode is not gonna happen, I don't think. But I mean,
that's why you close look the way they do.
I got an episode we can all do. How about a roasting episode? we each put our name in a bucket, and then we all like pick who we're gonna roast for that one night, and we just roast.
Oh, you mean like the hot seat that Steve has been trying to push for so long, but he's not gonna get it. If I can't get my way, he's not gonna get his. Look,
Steve's on the hot seat.
Let me get a beef patty. Let me get a beef patty. Steve.
You got a beef pie for me?
The good yams are in the back.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yo, you need a cherry, bro.
Give me some Kerrygold.
You're like Rice Pennies right now.
Can you stay with me?
Like you just got out from doing a stint.
Looking like a used
smell
condom.
It smell like a 4x4.
Wow.
But no. Well, hello. But no, so I definitely want the team to be able to
You look
come
like you're
through.
sitting on a cheese cracker.
I'm not. I'm sitting on my one I use to raise my legs because you know I'm old. So
wedge pillow.
That look like
my wedge pillow.
That look like the
great.
fucking eggshells that go on the fucking bedding.
You built like an eggshell.
You built like an eggshell.
As my face sit up here just looking around looking like a whole eggshell. But that's what that's
You
beside
look
the
like
point.
Humpty Dumpty with braids.
Lago, Steve. Lago.
Yeah.
Y'all friendship, I'm concerned.
No, that's
We
him.
fucking
Just
hate each
him.
other.
I just respond
y'all
to
in
his
friendship.
energy.
Like, I don't know what to call
Fucking
it.
hate each other.
I just
It's not a
respond to
friendship.
his energy. It's horrible. You guys should get rid of him.
It's so
All right,
funny
cool.
though because when they be like,
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Again, happy anniversary.
oh, they're gonna make me go get another drink.
We won't do that to you. You'll do that on your own, you alcoholic.
Listen,
Damn.
I'm trying to point fingers. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for
I'm gonna take
a
a drink
couple
of
of
that one.
other things.
I want to do. Are you smarter than a blurred though? I want.
No. Well, yeah.
I want to
That's
bring.
too range of a subject because blurred is so broad. Like, I don't know things that y'all know.
We are the blurred.
Yeah.
Are they smarter than us?
Yeah. So we're gonna bring.
Listen, they get to win. I think we ought to get some contests too.
Yeah,
like
that's what
some
I'm saying. We're gonna bring on
actual,
a
like
guest.
for our legitimate, listeners and watchers, do some like actual contests. Get some prizes out to these listeners, especially if you've been somebody who's been rocking with us for the longest. Like, I want to do something like, what did so and so say to so and so, and if they were like avid listener, like bring up some shit we don't even remember ourselves, like just to prove that they've been here, because they can always just listen through all our episodes, but like just really get something out there and be more interaction. We should get like more interaction only on Twitter. I keep telling y'all, don't reach out to me on no other social media. I barely want y'all to do it on Twitter, but if you are, you can do it on Twitter.
I think if we did Are You Smarter Than a Blur, we bring Cam as like one of the persons, and then we bring a guest, and then we be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, in Marvel's Spider-Man, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? In this Spider-Man, this is what happened, blah blah blah. What happened next? And then Cam and the guests compete, like it was, question for question. And then, you know what I'm saying, let's say Cam loses. So now
But I tell Alpha to throw that damn episode into the wind.
let's say Cam loses. So then the episode, that means that the Blurs are 0-1. And then the next week I bring in Crystal and another guest. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I think we should do that. Like have guests and then just have a random Blur participant. And then we'd be like, the Blurs are 1-5, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And we do that. I think that'd be a fun little segment. to do.
As much as I'm here for the new segments and I get it, but we also, because I know we've been on break with all different types of personal issues or anything like that, we got to revamp what you already got before bringing new into the picture. So just revamping what's already in place.
We absolutely need to do topics. We ain't done actual topics ever. like we hardly ever just do actual topics. We just do more so like
a segments.
So we should probably think about doing topics sometimes.
Hot takes.
That's a good topic segment.
Take hot takes on Twitter and read them.
Let's do that. I think we should do that. We should do that next week.
Pencil it in.
It's done.
So pretty much take the questions Friday, put a post on Friday, then answer it, and reply.
I'll do it.
One hot take I'm gonna say is fuck Toriyama.
Yes, sir.
The only one hot take. That's not a hot take.
It's not a hot take. It's the truth. Huh?
That's not a hot take. It just sounds like you're being honoring. You're just being honoring. You're being childish.
I'm not being childish.
I'm a grown little man. I hope Hugh Jackman makes a huge comeback. Why did I say Hugh Jackman like that?
Because you're all in agreement. Fuck Hugh Jackman, right? Okay.
No, we're avid supporters of Hugh Jackman on this pod.
The greatest showman ever.
I don't know about that, but as long as you had him,
it was good. Like Jordan Sherman was good.
It's a lot of movies that Hugh Jackman was in that was good.
Yep. It's just not in them X-Men movies.
Some of them.
So why you just gonna act like he just the whole downfall of X-Men movies?
Yes, because they not
the horrible ass storyline they put together.
He didn't make it no better. The best movie was First Class, and he wasn't in it.
He was.
For 5 seconds. 5 seconds. He said, "Fuck off," and we agreed. You could fuck off too.
And that's what made the movie complete. He brought his aura, and it radiated throughout the rest of the film, and the film was able to be successful.
I think the worst Wolverine movie was that one that was like in Tokyo or Japan, whatever.
No. Wolverine. No, that's not the worst one. The worst one is the part where Deadpool gains Cyclops abilities.
Oh, when they
Origins.
Origin.
That's the worst.
Do y'all remember when it got leaked onto the internet?
Mm-hmm.
It got leaked onto the internet, and you could see like it hadn't even been finished. Like the finished touches wasn't on there. I wonder who did that. Like what happened? Like, did they not get their PTO approved? Like, what made them say, "Fuck all y'all work. Y'all want to see this shit"? They basically said, "Want to see a dead body?" And then they brought forth, and next thing you know, Wolverine Origins, X-Men Origins was right there. Right there. But it wasn't Hugh Jackman's fault.
It was. He approved it.
Double, y'all got any segments y'all would like to, or not segments, anything that y'all would like to see in the future or do in the future?
Yeah, dude.
I definitely, it's because we talked about it. We're resuming once this. When does it come out again? I have it pre-ordered already, but the next Ninja Turtles, Last Ronin.
Oh, okay, that comes out the 22nd.
20 something, right? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing that, so we could do Comics Among Us. Because I would like, one of the things me and Alpha were talking about was like bringing me on as the co-host for Comics Among Us, and I'm like, I read comics as well as I read like anime stuff, so that is definitely up my alley. And like to go to what everyone else has been saying, it's like the beautiful thing is that we do have so many things, and we're not a one-trick pony. So, like, even the people who are doing specific segments, like, they can easily go on any other segment. So I'm like, when I heard about Books and Bonnets, I'm like, oh shit, like I might want to hop on over there because I myself am also an avid reader.
Definitely get into that.
And I'm like, again, like we have so much stuff going on, and one of the first things that both Steve and Abe were telling me, they were just like, yo, if even in passing in chat, if anything that we bring up is of interest, he's like, all you gotta do is hit us up. Like, we just gotta see whether or not, you know, you'd fit in with our schedule, because if it's something we already have pre-planned, you know, we're not gonna just wait for you if we have other people, you know, whose schedule we took into consideration. And I'm like, yo, that makes sense.
You telling me Steve was trying to do scheduling?
This
was before he was a guest on like 50 other million podcasts. So
I do a pretty good job. I hit people up like weeks before.
He actually does. So
I really do. I do a pretty good job. Now it's up to y'all to hold up to the schedule, because I'll pull up. The issue is like, because I hit up Cam, I was like, hey, 25th free. Hey, you know, 00. I even said that, and I was like, I know it's Crystal's birthday.
I will not be available.
I know, that's why I said that. And I was like, but everybody else, y'all
I will probably be drunk.
I do a pretty good job. You should pull up. That's the definite day that you should pull up, when you fucking wasted, so people can know that
you can just say hi and bye.
You're not protagonist. You just.
I'm having a good time on my birthday. That don't count for nothing. I'm still the most second wholesome person on this pod.
She said she ain't gonna ruin her image.
Who's more wholesome than me besides Skylar?
Bo?
No, not even. Don't even say that.
I don't want to do nothing.
I
don't want to do nothing.
Nigga, the gray sweatpants queen.
Cam trying to push the gray sweatpants agenda that we don't even want.
I don't have a problem with
y'all
it.
Just yeah. Also, a big surprise for the anniversary episode. It's the Gray Sweats It Mob calendar that's gonna be coming. I'm gonna get everybody together, and I already let them know. They on sale. Go to Walmart.
Be bad either. So 00 is pretty wholesome too. I haven't seen that side. It might be worse. But
he told a story about how violent he was, so that automatically put him below me.
Violence is not unwholesome.
And also, we're gonna show you, me and Crystal, one day. We're gonna get an episode so y'all can hear our sacrificial ranking list.
Oh, I had to make some changes, so ours is a little different now.
Corny.
What you say?
Mine's different from yours now. I had to make some rearranges.
Honestly and truly, I think I might be the most unwholesome.
You go for it.
You towards the bottom. You filth.
I accept the middle ground. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we right here in the middle.
Ooh, you are not.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Y'all be like, Black is wholesome, and he's the horniest nigga on the pod. Black, everything that
well, he took that spot. I guess he took that spot from Bo, who was watching porn hentai on the whole episode.
Watching it while we was recording.
I wasn't watching it. Okay, no, I wasn't watching it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It just
Crystal, was you just listening to it? What was happening?
Crystal second.
No, I wasn't listening to it. Okay, it was just.
Why you tried to debate this?
Wait a minute, Bo just had it playing as background music.
Bo just was in the back, and all you heard was.
Exactly. And then here it was like, Bo. We was like, Bo, what you doing? What
Look at Bo.
that?
Covered his face.
What was that, Bo?
He was
that
like,
was
research. That's what I was doing. Research. Research purposes. Yes. Research purposes.
Research purposes.
Purposes.
The filth.
And also with
I'm a man, okay.
You guys didn't participate, but I think now we have enough people where we can, evenly do the gift exchange. That's if we want to do it again this year. Steve, if you come running across my goddamn fucking yard again like a goddamn crackhead, I was so upset about that because like somebody like rung the doorbell and I like go check the door and it's a fucking dog outfits on my door and I was like, what the entire fuck? Because I thought it was the man down the street because I was walking my dogs one day and I was getting ready to come in the house with him and he was like, hey, you know how dudes like to talk to you or whatever, and I wasn't trying to hear it. And he was like, what you doing? I was like, about to take me and my dogs in the house. He was like, you want me to help you take your dogs in? I was like, no, we good. Like we literally in my yard, like making our way up to what's the name. And I was like thinking it was maybe him trying to get in sweet with my dogs. And I'm like, I think not. And it turned out it was a whole crackhead who sell bean pies that was running across my damn yard.
Wow.
Want to know what's funny though? No one knows what's funny though.
We do.
Well, Cam posted it on Facebook, and she was like, and then we went on a pod, and then she was talking about it, and then Steve was like, "Yes, that was me, who was in the your door."
I was really upset about it because I was like, I don't know who did it, and I was strongly thinking it was the dude down the street who wanted to help me walk my dogs into my house. I was like, no, sir, I think not. They won't be wearing this shit. And then Steve decided, I guess he wanted his money to be worth something and let me know that my dogs, that he had got it for my dogs. I tried to give him a nice memory foam bed for his dog, but he said that his dog don't deserve nothing.
Her video, the memory foam shit is in the background of her video.
No, it's still out there. I tried to, but he said
no, but
that
for real, we do Secret Santa every Christmas
on the ground.
We do,
but we got enough to do.
Secret Santa.
If y'all want to participate this year to do
$10 limit, please don't go over $10 because we poor around here. Y'all niggas be fucking.
I say, machine is poor.
Huh?
His silk water. His silk water. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably got Cambodian milk too. What kind of milk you drink? Cambodian?
You get it imported.
You get imported milk? You got the milkman coming to your house?
Secret Santa is canceled.
Fat bottles.
See, you can just get us all gifts.
Yes,
I already did. What you wearing right now?
Nothing.
Everybody got It Mob shirts except for the new people. I'm sorry, y'all joined right out. But I got everybody It Mob shirts and shit.
That wasn't no. As I said,
and I mailed it without asking for shipping. I did that on my own.
That means you got it.
That means everybody got
it. Ain't chicken if you got it.
Listen.
All right, look. So
it don't even hurt so high. So anyway, so instead of a Secret Santa, it's going to be a Steve.
We're gonna have a Secret Steve.
That's a Steve.
Y'all gonna, everybody gonna get a.
That's okay. From here on out, everybody start dropping some hints.
Everybody got great sweatpants.
Y'all gonna be mad as fuck. Y'all all gonna get some Virginia.
There's no price tag limit either, guys.
I'll just take a Funko Pop to add to my collection.
Just give everybody cigarettes.
I'm just going to this is why I'm broke.
Cigarettes.
I want the Tron bike, Steve. I want it.
Tron bike.
I hate all y'all.
Yeah. Go on This Is Why I'm Broke.com and I want the Tron bike.
Is that actual link?
I hate you all.
Yeah, it's called This Is Why I'm Broke.
No, matter of fact, I'll take a giraffe.
You know what?
I'll take an alpaca.
In New York.
Right.
No. A Debra.
A giraffe.
A Debra.
I want a Debra.
I think I want a liger. If we can,
exotic.
Go big. Let's get. I'll get a liger.
Life size.
Oh no! See if you can try to buy that life size Gundam that they got in Japan.
Oh yeah.
You don't even like mix.
I mean, not even life size. It's like a building size.
You don't even like mix. You don't even like mix.
You don't know what I like.
You are the meatheadedest nigga on the pod.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Dragon
I am
Ball Z.
not.
Yes, you are.
No.
The most meatheaded.
One Piece.
That ain't no meathead.
You gonna tell me that's all slice of life up in there? You gonna tell me that's all slice of life up in there?
One Piece is meathead, especially compared to Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
I need you to watch more than 5 episodes.
Nigga could have became the best cook in the world, but he said he went over here just fighting for his life out on the seas.
So now that we are
fucking that, yo.
I want to do some.
Crystal, did you say that not to you?
No, because I'm tired of them niggas.
Kept it in the family.
Can't even say the N word.
That niggas ain't shit.
Boot him again. Boot him again, cousin.
I want to. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Type of niggatry in here.
I want to do some this or that.
Can't even say the N word.
So
both sides can't do that word.
Because something happened with you in the A's, and you just change them to R's, Bo, and the next thing you know.
Matter of fact, we gotta have.
I've been practicing.
We gotta have a drinking game every time both says the ER. You gotta take a shot.
Oh yes, we should every time he says a word with an A and makes it sound like an ER, definitely we don't have to take.
You don't have to do that on a weekend when nobody got to work.
I think I'm off this weekend. That's possible.
No. Y'all have fun with that. Y'all do it when y'all do it on my birthday. Y'all have fun.
We gonna do it with you here.
Well,
that way you can just that way Crystal can tote us all out.
Yeah, margaritas.
All right. So we doing some this or that real quick.
Okay.
We got like an hour. We had an hour, so we got about like 20 minutes. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Crash
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
Having fun this whole time?
Yeah, we was, but I mean,
wow, you know what? Now that you say something, Crystal, let you know how it feels about us. First, he don't want to get us gifts because he'd rather spend it on silk water and singing Barry Manilow at 12 o'clock at night.
Have his imported milk at his house, you know.
Yeah.
His
imported milk.
He probably has imported wine too.
I'm about to start making.
You know he does.
Everybody titties. So we're gonna start with.
What did you just?
Start making fun of everybody titties, but I realize I can't do that. The only person I've been knowing since kindergarten is Cam.
Huh? He used to eat crayons. We can move on now.
It probably wasn't Crayola either.
Cam used to put.
Yeah, he was eating them before Crayola decided to start making non-toxic. So that's why what's wrong with him today.
Cam was that weird ass kid that used to do her eye like this and then poke the little pink part out. And then
I
did. Was weird as fuck.
I did.
And she used to put her mouth on a water fountain. That's why she.
Oh no.
That's why she listened to Lil Yachty. Mouth on a water fountain.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon?
Crash Bandicoot.
That is not what I heard.
Yeah, I was like, what did he say?
He said Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon.
I heard Crash Bandicoot. I'm just like,
yeah, and I heard Spider-Man Underground. I was like, I don't know nothing about that.
Crash.
That's new.
You gotta keep what everybody knows.
Crash or Spyro?
Okay, Crash. Okay.
Crash or Spyro? Crash.
Spyro.
Because that was about the only thing I could actually play, and I actually won. So Crash gave me anxiety.
So we got 2 and 2. Bo, you the deal breaker. You the tiebreaker, Bo.
I said Crash.
Crash? Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Donkey from Shrek or Mushu from Mulan?
Donkey.
Donkey.
Eddie Murphy.
That's the answer.
Okay. Well,
It was a trick question.
Yeah, you'll need to pick one. Still need to pick one, Scary Spice.
I almost called you what Bo likes to let slip out, sir.
The Negroes.
How about they showing out tonight? I'll have to go with Donkey. I feel like he had a little bit more.
It was more
comedic freedom.
And in the morning,
It was more quotables. He had
more movies.
Yeah, he had more comedic freedom in that, opposed to with Mulan. Like at the end of the day, Mulan was there to kick ass and take names, and Mushu was just like, "Hey, I guess we're doing this."
I don't know, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
That's like the only quotable though that you can remember. That's the funniest part of Mushu.
Popping out the ground, like I know a lot, but I'm more of a Disney watcher, so I don't count. But yeah, you might be right as far as like the normal person. All right, Jamie Foxx as Wanda, Martin Lawrence as Shanae.
Martin Lawrence.
Shanae. Okay. Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin.
Fresh Prince.
I know a lot of people like Fresh Prince, but it depends on what you look for. Because for like straight comedy, even when they doing like serious episodes, Martin. And then I will say to this day, I still cry with Will the minute he say, "How come he don't want me, man?"
Yeah,
take me down.
You don't want me, man.
Every time.
I don't feel like Martin had any realistic, real emotional episodes like that.
They did, but more towards
I don't
you
think
kill him
so.
on the bird. You kill him on the bird.
Oh yeah, that's
the bird.
You
kill him on the bird.
And most of the episodes, like after they got married or they were leading up to getting married, like those were.
You was better off saying Jamie Foxx and Fresh Prince because Jamie Foxx has serious moments.
I think Jamie Foxx is better than Bart.
Did any of y'all watch the Jamie Foxx show when he used to come on?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm learning the lyrics to the wedding song, so when I get married, I will sing that song at my wedding.
Well, that's what's up.
Oh, okay. So, would y'all, real quick, would y'all rewatch Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I've intentionally watched Martin and like Fresh Prince, but I haven't found myself catching more Jamies. And Jamie was funny, and he's good.
The
Jamie
Foxx episode where he was at the DMV and it was Mark Curry.
Oh my god! He came out of character,
bro. That nigga said, "Sing it like Prince." And that nigga said, "I would not
Say you a little sissy boy. Say a little sissy boy. Oh yeah, because he did the from School Days.
Yeah,
because Braxton did the from School Days.
A lot of shit. He was in what's the Original Gangsters too. Nigga was the villain in Original Gangsters.
I can't take you serious.
Let's see. What else can I do? All right. Batman versus Iron Man, because that just happened recently.
Batman,
because for once, you know, he can actually fight outside of his suit. But I mean, if the Joker show up, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Especially if he done cleaned off his penny loafers, his turned up penny loafers. He's done. And a fresh coat of Fenty Red 32. Wrap.
Laundry fresh.
Did y'all watch the Death Battle?
Nope.
No.
I was just
don't need to.
Just to send it.
I don't want to watch that one.
They did Bruce Wayne dirty. Okay. Let's do cartoons that's not considered anime, but they feel like anime. The
Avatar.
Boondocks versus
The
Avatar.
Boondocks is an anime.
Boondocks versus Avatar.
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 Y'all got
As black as I want to be, I would say Avatar.
You should have done Avatar versus Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like they
You could
not
have said Avatar or
gotta-
something like that. Honestly.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah, when they not the same type of something, it just don't feel right picking between the two because they not in the same category necessarily. So yeah, if you said like Teen Titans versus Avatar, then
Teen Titans versus Young Justice.
Or Young Justice versus
Young
Avatar.
Justice.
Young Justice.
Young Justice.
No, Chris, that's not how that works.
Teen Justice, Young Titans.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say DC and call it a day.
I'm going Young Justice minus that third season. Well, minus the first half of the third season. The second half of the third season was lit, but that first half was kind of weak. Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles versus Mighty Morphin Power Workers.
Ninja Turtles.
But not these niggas on their back and be done with it.
You're disrespectful.
Remember, they ninjas. They could still get off their backs.
Maybe knock them down and spin them around and get on up out of there.
They do that for fun.
Or y'all can just go ahead and give the Power Rangers truancy if we just gonna be real. Go ahead and give them truancy.
I tell you that if Power Rangers was based in New York, them niggas would have got locked up for not being cool.
So ain't nobody put 2 and 2 together. These people always leaving during fourth period.
I mean,
Like,
gave hats to everybody. So
fourth period on B block, like they stay gone, and then they show up stinking and sweating. Is nobody concerned?
it's jail. I mean,
I
And
got
then
one.
ain't nobody see them. Ain't nobody hear these rocks getting busted down. It's crazy the stuff we believed in.
Steve, I got one. Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh, Wheel of Fortune.
Wait, what?
Wheel of
Jeopardy
Fortune.
or Wheel of Fortune?
Or Wheel of Fortune?
What did you say?
Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune?
Well, I don't be knowing nothing, so Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
With Wheel of Fortune, you can do all the work and then somebody else fucking win. That should be pissing.
Bro, they gonna see a fight. They gonna see a fight. Talking about I want to buy it now.
Don't say the wrong shit because it's spelled the same way.
Right? So I want to buy it now. Somebody I like the side. No, the fuck you wouldn't.
All right. In a fight.
I pick Steve.
I take Cam.
Wait a minute.
There you go. Steve or Cam?
In a fight. Yeah, in a fight. Me or Cam, because I'm going to twist the shit out your titties. I'm like an old ass television. I'm going
I'm gonna punch you in your back. I'm gonna punch you all up in your back. You know you got a bad back.
You gonna step on your titties when I'm done. I'm gonna yank them bitches.
You gonna have a hard time getting to them because they be tucked away in this good ass Lane Bryant bra.
No, hell no. Your ass be flopping around. I done been to your house. But I guess it's after you done took your bra off.
Is it after you done sat up here and ran across my yard like a crackhead?
Look,
is that when you saw me?
Right, so no, on some real shit. A fight.
That's why my dogs don't like you. Because you musty. Your hair is uneven.
The white dog that you got, the white dog Chris Brown, that motherfucker be drooling like he got rabies and shit. And Cam got two fucking
sat up there and terrorized my dogs.
Cam got 2 grown ass squirrels. That's what the fuck she got. She got 2 fucking big ass squirrels, and she calling them dogs. Them shits ain't dogs.
His dog got asthma, so that's my dogs are the least of your worries.
Leave Pumbaa out of this. So in a fight, PS 118, which is Hey Arnold, versus 3rd Street Elementary, which is Recess.
Recess.
I would say Recess because they're more likely to come up with like a plan to take them out before the fight even actually starts. Like if it was just a bare knuckles fight, then I say
this girl solos everybody.
Spinelli versus Helga?
She solos anybody. Yeah, that's easy.
Spinelli versus Helga would be a fight.
Nah.
Yeah, no, definitely it would be like if they was like straight up like bare balls, like we gonna get down to it, I definitely go with Hey Arnold. But if we going like with the overall fight, I'm pretty sure Recess, they gonna figure out how to sneak out that class, set up the plan, wherever they gonna meet up at, and then all of a sudden they gonna end up in some type of trap, and Hey Arnold and them, and then Arnold probably gonna try to do peace talks.
Arnold
gonna make them lose.
Don't hit me.
Not saying that violence is the answer, but
don't hit me. I'll hit me. Arnold gonna do the song and all that shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You said a fight between the two?
Mm-hmm.
Recess.
Okay, well, with that, Steve and everybody.
There's Recess.
Oh, both said Recess too.
Yeah, he said Recess. What about Recess versus Kids Next Door?
Kids Next Door.
Those are trained assassins.
KND.
I'm just saying they Recess be showing up with a spoon, a cup, and a butter knife, and just all of a sudden,
Kids Next Door got kids. Kids Next Door got kids on the moon. They got kids on the moon.
That is true.
They be making up shit. The lemonade bomb thing or whatever that shit was. No.
They become now fancy names with like regular words like lemon or cart, and be like just some kind of fancy ass name like just out of nowhere.
Yeah, them acronyms is like
those acronyms
on a different level. All right, Jackie Chan versus Jet Li.
Jackie
Chan.
Jackie.
Because I know they both do their own stunts. I don't know. Because it's almost two different styles of fighting.
That's more preference.
Huh?
It's more like preference. And a fight, I'm going Jackie. Drunken Fist.
I'm going Jackie too. Unless you're talking about Jet Li and Unleashed, because that nigga was different than Unleashed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jet Li.
He was different in the one.
The one he was different, but Unleashed, when he took off that collar, he was that nigga was a different animal. When he took that collar off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Brown and Beyonce.
What? For what?
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be.
If one of them was having a concert, which one would you go to?
Beyonce.
Look, I know
what
you're trying to do.
I know what this nigga.
This ain't it.
What?
I know
you trying to do. Single ladies? That's why. I'm single ladies.
That's what I'm saying. I know what he's trying to do.
Put your hands up.
This ain't it.
See.
I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened.
It ain't like y'all gonna be any like. Is it a level of comfort? Because y'all ain't gonna be no more comfortable with Chris Brown, especially when he gets to singing his sexy songs and grinding on the ground. So you might as well go to Beyonce where you can dance, have you a good time,
You should
and
have
the
said
energy
Michael
don't
Jackson
be
versus Beyonce if you wanted somebody to beat her, because Chris Brown ain't it.
Nah, I'm someone actually beat her.
Hey, now look. Now
the
look.
Cuzzo do not reflect the rest of the
That's
mob.
what I was about to say.
It wouldn't be his first. It wouldn't be his first time,
sir.
The views by Alpha are not views that are.
Sir, is it because we close to the end that you acting out like this?
Hugh Jackman or Toriyama?
Ooh.
This is for Alpha only.
Who would kick rock the most?
Oh my god!
One gotta go, the other gotta stay. Hugh Jackman or Toriyama?
Hugh Jackman.
To go or stay?
Go?
To go.
Wow.
I keep Toriyama just because I did get into anime mainly because of him. But other than that, fuck him.
Okay. Ja Rule or Fat Joe?
Well, according to the verses tonight, we gonna see. Because I'm like, I don't know how many songs they gonna play.
I say Ja Rule because he has a lot of feature songs that I enjoy. So.
But you're always been out of the game for like who knows how long.
I just who Ja Rule was, bro.
I just say that. No, I just say that to be funny.
I just want to know why, because from what I saw, Ashanti was at the VMAs, and I don't know why.
She's just out here living her best life. I don't know.
Yeah,
because I do know she do be writing for folks. I do know that. And that was before the Jennifer Lopez stealing her vocals and all of that stuff. So maybe so, because it looked like she came more into her prime when she didn't have hits.
Apparently, she came out with a single earlier this year because I was just on Spotify randomly, and I was like, "When she put out a song?"
Oh wow!
So maybe she's trying to make a comeback.
What? Just enjoy life. Don't need to sing.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
I saw her in concert with Brandy, Nelly, Monica, Nelly, Ashanti. And I forgot who it was. And I just wanted to know, and she really does I don't know where the high notes be coming in from when she.
Who?
Whatever. I like her, I guess. Yeah.
Who's high notes?
Ashanti?
Mm-hmm.
Ashanti high notes or Keisha Cole high notes?
Ashanti.
But Keisha Cole can't sing live.
But Love is a great karaoke song.
But the thing is, you know whose song of Love is better? Music Soul Child.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Because he can sing.
Like, if you listen to his, that was actually originally supposed to be like a gospel song.
Nah,
when they said Lord.
I tell you this.
No, if you actually replace the if you actually replace it, it's actually supposed to, like with God, it was actually supposed to be a gospel song.
I could felt it through his soul because he was going in.
Listen, wait a minute. Now we all not that old, but y'all remember when he first showed up to like the BET Awards without his glasses, and everybody found out that he had a lazy eye, and they did not let that shit go. Because it had already been hinted that he had a lazy eye, and I think he was very self-conscious about it. And then they were doing like an interview, and I think that was around the time when wasn't it Brandy and Monica had The Boy's Mind, and then supposedly they got into it backstage about Usher.
Monica smacked her. Apparently, Monica smacked her for no reason. Apparently, too. She said she hit her because she looked like she was gonna do something. Like, excuse me. Excuse me. What? Why?
And didn't somebody have a black eye too?
I think so. Yeah. I know. And then also Brandy threw a book at Romeo from Immature, and that's why his he only has one eye. He lost his other eye because Brandy apparently threw a book behind it.
That can't be true. Because I would have
he literally said it.
I would have sued Brandy for everything she had at that time.
It was when they were younger.
I don't care.
I was like,
I would have waited until she was rich. Nah, but see. Oh, you did.
No, well, she was young, but she definitely would have had some coins to her.
I would have sued Brandy the fuck out of her. I can't see. I look like Fetty Wap.
Nah, there was a running joke that Romeo grew up to be Fetty Wap.
But he actually can see though, because wasn't he in that what's the You Got Served movie?
That wasn't him.
I think that was him. Man.
You talking about the dude that portrayed him?
Yeah, wasn't that him?
No,
that wasn't him.
Somebody asked on Twitter who can beat Chris Brown in a dance battle, and then somebody said nobody. That's why they killed him in the beginning of
Stop the
and that just tickled me something.
They were smart with that play because basically he was the face of all the advertising, so all the girls.
Yeah, like they promoted that heavy.
All of Chris.
I felt like Iron Man 3. All the hype for the Mandarin.
And it turned out to be somebody else. Have y'all seen Shanghai? Has everybody seen Shanghai yet, or do y'all plan to see it?
Shanghai.
You just butchered this shit out.
That in the blurred, and you finna come on here and say Shanghai. Ow!
I haven't seen it yet.
This will come out on. Well, it will come out on Disney Plus 45 days after release.
I still
speaking of Disney Plus, say what?
I still plan on going to see it in the movies. I plan on going next week when I go home.
Oh, okay. Speaking of Disney Plus, baby, what's the name? I think she done pissed Disney off.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, she
because usually with their movies, like they get like a 30-day stint between doing it, whereas you have to pay for it on the app, and why it's also in theater. Mind you, Cruella is already on there. Like just about all the other ones, and Black Widow is still not on Disney Plus, and she's well past. Huh?
Isn't there a gap? Because Cruella came out like a month or two before Black Widow, so it's this is the time for
Cruella
it to come
came out in like September.
No, Black Widow.
Because I know Black Widow came out while I was in the hospital. So that was around July something that it came out.
Cruella was back in May.
Yeah, Cruella came
out May 28th.
And Cruella is already on there. And you know, she done had her stint with Black Widow.
So in about 4 or 5 months, Black Widow will be on there.
No, it's usually a month.
It's supposed to be a month after release.
No, well,
because
Cruella came out in May, but it just got on Disney Plus like this month. Like, yeah, so it's been about 4 months.
I'm guessing my movie theaters being open more because back in May it was still like shut down. So maybe because
she still got Cruella definitely still got a lot of plays. Like it definitely made a lot of money on Disney, and that's probably why they kept so long. But Black Widow, I think it's just because she's supposed to something. And even Emma was saying, like, yeah, I'm supposed to be earning something because part of their contract is to, they get part of the earnings from box office. And with them releasing it onto the app, Scarlett Johansson was like, wait a minute now. I don't know how to math is mathing, but it ain't mathing.
Yeah, because I believe she tried to sue Disney because film wasn't supposed to breach of contract because basically her film wasn't supposed to be on the Disney Plus at all until after a certain amount of months. So they put it on there earlier than expected. So it wasn't supposed to be on there when it released. It's supposed to be like in theaters only. So the fact that they breached the contract and put it on there, so she's not suing them because of that, which is understandable. It's like it's like Black Widow.
I miss Bo's news, by the way.
Yeah, we got to get some Bo's news again.
We can do that.
Mike Myers or Jason?
I ain't got no dog in this, so I don't.
I mean, I have to go with Jason because damn near Michael is fucking year round. Like you be on vacation and Mike be like, nope, Nope. No sleep.
I'll take Jason.
No time off.
Jason, just because I can swim, he can't.
Okay.
True.
So you just gonna become Aquaman for the rest of your life.
Aqualad.
Yeah.
Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Harry
Lord of the
Potter.
Rings.
Harry Potter.
Because I ain't made it through not one Lord of the Rings.
I've seen one, and I don't think I've seen the others. And if I did, I forgot.
Sadly, I watched all of them, but I don't remember the last two.
I just remember my precious.
I just can't support the.
I've watched I've watched all of the Hobbits, which is weird because I haven't watched any of the Lord of the Rings, but I've watched all of the Hobbits.
That's ass backwards.
Even though the Hobbits technically are prequels, but
yeah,
what? Lord of the Rings.
What author were you talking
Lord
about?
of the Rings, just.
Which author did you say you don't support?
Oh, the author of the Harry Potter.
Oh, yes.
Oh, J.R.K. Rowling, some of her name.
The white bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because like everybody likes Harry Potter, but I'm like, she says some off-brand shit.
Lord of the Rings is better than me.
She stand on that hill, but he's majorly racist. But it'd be like, yo, that's how y'all really feel, and it's like,
Lord of the Rings is better than me.
But y'all know sometimes your fave ain't your fave because they may present something to you, but you don't know their personal life until they bring it forth, and then you got J.K.R. Rowling's on Twitter.
This is a young lady.
Firm in her beliefs. Firm.
Old lady.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Jacob.
I have to do Jacob because at least we can go outside at any time.
Jacob looks better.
I'd rather be a werewolf anywhere. Anyway.
I about to say, but the vampires couldn't the vampires go outside on
only when it was cloudy because they glitter.
They were sparkly.
Yeah.
They didn't die.
I don't like her either. What's her name? Stephanie
Myers. Oh no, she trashed too.
Yeah. She was like she couldn't put black people in her things unless she had them as villains, because apparently that's the only way she could add them or how she saw them. And it's like, y'all really be on some bullshit.
The native tribes didn't get compensated either for these movies.
Nope.
Wouldn't be surprised.
But Tail Honor was in his prime then. Team Jacob.
He aged like.
Listen.
Did he get like fat and shit too? What I
don't think he's fat, but he doesn't have the werewolf abs.
He did, yeah. My guy.
He just got an average body now. But also he got a little rounder in the face.
He was Shock Boy and Lava Girl too.
He was.
He was.
He didn't come back for the new one.
He sure didn't.
There was a new one?
Yeah.
She's a mom, right?
Yeah, she was a mom. Yeah.
Yeah, she a mom with kids. That's how you're a mom.
Okay, so have you guys seen date movie and superhero movie?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, like the scare movies, but like it's called date movie, and
Dan Flick was better than both.
Date movie I've seen.
Okay, date movie, and then there was one called superhero movie, and there's another one. I can't remember what was called. But anyway, let's just do this then. Scary movie 1 or date movie?
I was about to say, if you say scary movie 2, I was gonna say 2, but scary movie.
Give a good hand.
Scary movie.
That's scary movie 2, Cam.
That's 2.
Yep.
That's 2, Cam. Scary hands 2.
Stranger Things or Game of Thrones?
Stranger Things, because I
haven't watched either.
I can't pick. Don't care for them.
Me either.
Ooh, I was about to say Game of Thrones.
I'll pick Orange and the New Black before any of them anyway.
Ooh, Orange is the New Black was trash after season 3 though, and then it picked back up like season 5. Season 6.
Criminal Minds or Law and Order?
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds.
SVU.
Law and Order.
Shut up, Ice-T.
Bro, they be talking about his
daughter having that booty chin. Benjamina Button.
Yeah, because that baby there. But then she okay.
Okay, so
MCU or DCU?
Well, that's not fair because I like DCU shows, but I like Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Okay, let's do the show. Let's do the shows then. Let's do the shows.
Just shows?
Just the shows. Let's not worry about movie.
DC shows. I like DC shows more than I do.
Wait a minute though. We talking about are you talking about the animated shows?
Shit, I forgot the ones on Disney Plus. Well, I haven't seen the first.
Yeah. So since Marvel now has shows on Disney Plus, we cannot compare.
So are you only talking about animated DC shows? Are you including that? Because if
let's include that. Yeah, animated DC.
Then it's DC. It's not close.
Yeah, DC by a landslide.
Yeah, I'm about to say if you was talking about CW shows versus Netflix and Disney Plus, then Marvel would kill them to me. But once you include the animated shows, DC, it's a landslide.
We're at the 131 mark.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, but we kept on. So that was a fun little 1 year anniversary episode.
Slander Steve.
Yeah, that was definitely a Slander Steve moment. I don't know what happened. It happens to me for some reason.
You're the founder of the pod. You had to get a little,
Bo, put your pussy up.
What?
What?
Bo just sit there like that. Y'all just see Bo who was like this. What the fuck are you doing, Bo?
Oh, just join my peers.
What just happened?
Put that up.
Okay, so once again, guys, thank you for joining us. This has been our anniversary episode. So thank you for sticking with us for our first year. I hope you continue to stick with us for the years to come. And I hope you check out each one of our guys' segments, not just when we're all here together. And hopefully you find one that you really like. And, just well wishes to you all and to my team. And hopefully we got growth.
No, we don't.
Because the pits of hell is getting hot hanging out with these guys.
Nobody saw Bo but me, huh? Nobody saw Bo. Bo was
not. It didn't happen. No, wait a minute. Bo didn't do that. Bo didn't do. What? I tell you what.
I can't.
Anyways, as usual, you know how to find every single one of us.
Make sure this is on video. Oh my God.
On Twitter. So, the Blurred Mind Pod on Twitter. And you can go to the link trees and find all of us there if we aren't already tweeting their wow. And Steve.
Crystal, go ahead and plug yourself.
Oh my Jesus. Y'all niggas are wild. Specifically Steve.
Wait a minute. Did she pull a boat? No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm mad. Alpha, make sure you clip that and send it to everybody because this nigga Bo was wilding and nobody saw it. Bo was literally like.
But you know what? But we wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't decide to add a slogan.
I had to. What the fuck? That
was all you.
That was weird. It was weird because it felt like I just so happened to look at that camera.
You made eye contact.
He was making eye contact and I was like, Bo, what are you doing?
See, wait a minute, Bo. What you
good night.
Bo, what you watching?
What do you mean? I'm watching nothing.
Watching his time.
Watching nothing. No, I want is like right here.